Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be making some very simple cards that can be used for weddings, anniversaries or engagement parties. I'm going to be using two stamp sets. The first one is from Hero Arts and it's called Spring Hello by Leah. It is a very tiny stamp set, but it has all these cute elements that you can use for creating like wreaths or garlands, borders. It is very cute, and also the sentiments have a very beautiful scripty font. The other stamp set is Congratulations by Simon Says. This was included with one of their kits and I've used it for my 5 days series featuring the Simon Says card kit. I have here a white card base and this will be a one layer card. So I'm just gonna be drawing a guideline in the shape of like a banner, just to know where to stamp all my elements. So I'm gonna start with this leaf right here, and the ink that I'm using is Catkin from Simon Says. This is my most favorite green ink. I just love the color. And I'm leaving a bit of a gap between the leaves because I will have a flower stamp in that area. In this set there is another leaf, tiny leaf, and I'm going to be stamping this one too. Unfortunately this stamp set doesn't have mirrored images, but you can still get some very nice layouts and compositions. I'll now stamp this medium flower here. You have a big flower and some small ones, and also this medium. And I will be stamping this in the Cotton Candy Pink from Simon Says. And I'm gonna bring in some more of these elements and fill in the areas. Just because this set doesn't have any stamp for the berries or some small dots, I'm just gonna freehand and use my silver gel pen and just add some dots. So now I'm gonna stamp my sentiment, and I will be using my MISTI for that, because this congratulations stamp is pretty big. I just want to make sure that I'm gonna have it stamped nicely. I'm gonna be stamping this with black ink. I have the VersaFine Onyx Black. And I'm gonna be stamping the Mr. and Mrs. also. And there is another stamp here that says to the happy couple, and I'm just gonna stamp the to the. And for this, I'm just gonna be mounting my stamp onto a block and mask off the other part of the sentiment. Now I can erase this pencil line. And as you probably imagined, I will be adding some clear sequins. Okay, so I have my sequins glued down, and I want to try this on some craft cardstock also, and try some white stamping. So now for my craft card, I'm using this Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and I've already drawn my lines here. I'm gonna try with a new layout, so to say. And I'm gonna keep the green for the leaves, and I think I'm gonna try to stamp the flowers with white. I think I'm gonna have that big flower here where both pieces meet, so I'm just gonna leave that space there. Before stamping my white flowers, I'm gonna erase the line because I know that the white pigment ink will trap the pencil line underneath, and then I won't be able to erase it. I'll be using the Hero Arts pigment ink. This is the Unicorn White. And as I did on my first card, I'm going to be adding some dots with my white gel pen. I can now stamp my sentiment, and I chose the wishing you lots of happily ever after, and I'm gonna be stamping this with some brown ink, and I have here the Rich Cocoa. And I'm gonna bring in some of those flowers to the bottom also. Okay, and that finishes my second card. So here are both cards that I made with these stamp sets. I hope you can give this tiny set a try. It is really fun. I'm sure I'm gonna have to experiment more and also try some other shapes like squares or circles, even hearts, and create some beautiful flower arrangements. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.